What's up, guys? It's Marky Mark, NC, North Carolina. Marky Mark's Philippine Life, guys. Welcome to my channel. Man, this is the spot. This is the spot that regular guy from Canada. I watched it on YouTube 100 times. And this is the spot, guys, where regular guy was sitting, if you all remember the episode, at Bo's Coffee Shop. Remember he talked about Bo's Coffee Shop and how much he liked Bo's Coffee and how great their internet was and all. So I just got my visa extended for 2 more months. And so for some reason they hold your passport. I don't know if they have to send it off or whatever. He was explaining to me what they do, but he said I will get my passport back in about 2 weeks. But I do have a paper so that if anybody stops me or whatever, I have a legit paper of my receipt of everything. And so I'm still okay. But for some reason here in Dipolog, maybe it's because immigration is new to Dipolog or whatever. Because I know they used to have to travel like a couple of hours to, what is that place called? Ormissus or Orzimas or something like that. But now it's very convenient to do it right here in the city. So anyway, I don't know the exact legal explanation, but I will be getting my passport back in a couple of weeks. So I'm not worried. I do have the paper that I need. And I told him, I said, hey, everybody's telling me I'm supposed to keep my passport. But anyway, I'm good, so y'all don't worry about that. But I'm at Bo's Coffee, man. And this is where a regular guy from Canada, this is where he sat, and I talked about it on my other vlog. This is where he sat when he said, if you sit right here, you can see, and I'm going to show you guys. Let me flip my cam. And you can see 7-Eleven right there. 7-Eleven right there. And that's where he said, you sit here and around 12 o'clock, you'll see all the hot baby-ronis that's in nursing school. That's his words, not mine. But there's the 7-Eleven that he was talking about. And guys, I'm showing you this because this whole thing is surreal. Those of you that are sitting in your favorite chair, those of you that are sitting on your sofa, by the way, you guys saw me vlogging from KFC. Well, there's the KFC right there. That's the KFC on Rizal. Remember I showed y'all the Rizal Rural Bank right there. And the reason why I show you guys this, man, is because it's so surreal, because it was just a matter of months. It was just a matter of months ago that I was just like you, man. I was just like you guys, sitting there watching all those YouTube videos and just daydreaming and just wondering, can I make it over there? Can I get over there? And regular guy, along with Gio on the go, and a couple of others, Ray has since moved from Dipolog, but it used to be Ray in Dipolog or something like that, retired in Dipolog. And then there's a young lady that still lives here in Dipolog. I can't remember her name. Darn, her name slipped my mind. You guys know her name. Put her name in the comments. It just slipped my mind, but she just went to Thailand. Her recent vlogs were from Thailand. And but I sat right where you guys sit, man. And I talked to Steve. I talked to Steve up on the boulevard. And I was talking to him the other day. He and his Panay were actually looking for me. They're like, I know Marky Mark is always on the boulevard. Let's look on the boulevard and see if we can find him. And they found me. And but Steve has been following me for a while also. And then there's a guy named Dave from the United Kingdom that came up to me and introduced himself. So guys, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying my life, man. I'm just having a blast. Let me try this Bo's Coffee, my first time. So regular guy, if you're ever watching this, maybe I'll tag regular guy in this. Regular guy, I appreciate you inspiring me to come to Dipolog and retire in Dipolog. I am sitting at Bo's Coffee Shop in Dipolog, right across from KFC, and that 7-Eleven you were talking about, where all the hot baby-ronis are, okay? But let me try this coffee here. I got vanilla. I got the vanilla latte. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, this is good. I asked the lady in there, we were talking, and I told her I had a vlog. And I said, have you ever heard of Regular Guy from Canada? And she looked, she like, regular guy. I say, he's a tall, white guy. He goes by Scotty or Scotty Boy or Sky or something like that. And she goes, oh, yeah. I remember him. She said, he was here about a year ago. And I said, yes. I said, Scotty or Scotty Boy or Regular Guy, he was one of the ones that inspired me to choose Dipolog over Davao City or Davao. I love Davao. I'm going to go back to Davao in September. I'm going back to Davao in September. And, but yeah, she said, yeah, Davao's very safe. Dipolog's probably even safer. I think I read an article somewhere that said that Dipolog City has now been voted the safest city in the Philippines. It used to be Davao, but now it's Dipolog, right here where I am. I've been here over a month now. I just renewed my visa for 2 more months just a few minutes ago. I have not seen one argument. I've not seen one fight, one stabbing, one shooting, one slapping. I haven't seen any of that, guys. And I tell people, if that many hundreds of thousands of people would have been on a boulevard that long in the United States, trust me, something's going to be on the news, right? Something's going to be on the news. And it's just so refreshing to get away from that environment, guys. It's just so refreshing to get away from that environment. You know what, Steve? Steve from Chicago. We should meet right here. I'm outside. We don't have to be inside because I know all us brothers going to be making some noise, right? Laughing and joking. But I want to do a vlog right here. And you, me, Steve. Steve from Chicago, Steve from New York, Bear. It's probably going to be like 4 or 5 of us, right? And let's just set up the chairs and sit here, and I'm going to have some questions to ask each of you. But it's going to be lighthearted. It ain't going to be, you know how we roll. It ain't going to be all stiff. It's going to be lighthearted. We're going to talk about us, the difference, our viewpoint on things here. You know, some people think, I had a guy in my comments, y'all, and he might be watching this. I hope he does. And no disrespect, because everybody has the right to their own opinion. But man, this dude was adamant. He was adamant that Panays don't like black guys. He was adamant. He's like, you know, who you fooling? Everybody knows that Panays don't like black men. They only like white guys with Europeans, you know, pointy noses and blue eyes, so to speak. And I told the dude that may have been true 20 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. But these new generation of Panays, man, this new generation of chicks coming up over here, they know. They done got the memo, okay? They done got the memo that we treat our Panays right. They got the memo. Whether we're like myself and up in age, you know, even myself, up in age at 63 years old, y'all see my energy, y'all see my excitement. Consensus is already out that I don't act 63, I don't look 63, and I don't roll 63. But I'm 63, so I got the experience, I got the knowledge, I got the background. I've even been married before. And so I got a lot of what you might call clout, or, you know, the Panays like people with experience. They like men that can kind of guide them. Now, you women in the West, I know y'all don't like what I just said. I don't need no guy to guide me. I'm my own woman. I'm an independent woman. That's fine. That's fine. I hope that works for you. But here in the Philly, they love and respect their man to guide them and to show them the right path. They don't want to make all the mistakes that all the other women make just to prove that they're independent. And that's what I like about the women here in the Philippines, man. You know, I got a special somebody now, and I hadn't even showed her to y'all, and I'm not going to show you to you for a long time. But I got a special someone now, and Did race come into the issue? Not one iota, guys. Not one iota. I mean, never even came up. It was just, what do you call it? Chemistry, connection. And you know what I said? You know what? I've been so blessed with this particular person. I'm not even, I might tease y'all a little bit and talk about a little bit, but I'll never say her name. I'm not going to post her picture on my Facebook stories. I'm not going to post videos of her on my Facebook stories. Yes, I did post videos at her house where she grew up in Polanco, Philippines. Or is it Polanco? Polanco, yeah. But yeah, some of you guys say, don't go to Polanco. They're going to hang you. They're going to cut your head off. You're stupid. You're naive. I'm going back to Polanco. It's not as dangerous as y'all think it is. You know, I mean, you know, and somebody out there in Polanco even told me, they said, Mark, it's not like that. And this is her words. This is her words. This was a Filipino lady living in Polanco. This is what she said. She said, the folks in the United States, they blow it out of proportion. They scare people for no reason. That's what she said. They scare people for no reason. She said, this place is safe. She said, I was perfectly safe walking all that distance up to that store and coming back. Right? Now, I stay cautious, and when I go back out there, I'm always going to stay cautious, but that's not where the rebels are. That's not where the bad guys are. They're far, far away from that area. Okay? So, but yeah, my special someone, I'm going back out there, and I'm not going to tell y'all when I go out there. You'll just see the videos of me out there. I'm not going to announce it. And matter of fact, I might interview her family members. I'm not going to interview her, but I might interview her family members so that they can tell you face to face that don't stop living in fear so much, man. Stop living in fear and just live your life, man. Live your best life and don't believe everything. I got a friend named Mark, and he said, people put a spin on everything. He said, I even put a spin on my channel. And maybe I do. I don't know what I spun, but he made the comment, so I must have spun something. I don't know, but it's cool. All I know is I'm going to be truthful to you, though. I don't want to spin. I'm going to be truthful to you, right? But, yeah, man, I love it. I'm going to flip the camera again, guys, so what's happening, man? But there's KFC right there. I ate at KFC yesterday. And oh my God, did y'all see that meal I posted? I don't think I posted that video. I'm gonna post that video on YouTube. I posted a short 20-second video on YouTube of the meal that I got at KFC yesterday. Man, it was good. And I took some mushroom soup. I got some mushroom soup from them, and I poured the mushroom soup all over it. Oh my God, God, I was in heaven. I was in absolute heaven. Yeah, I was in absolute heaven. So I'm gonna stand up. So I just came from City Hall and renewed my visa for 2 more months. So I'm good to go until July. And this is the City Hall that I went to. Now I went on the back side of it. Oh, look guys, there's a lot of room here at Bo's Coffee. Look at it. And I think this is another space for lease, but we absolutely can do a video. Look at all of this space back here. I don't believe this belongs to Bo's, but there's a lot of space back here, guys. Look at all this. Look at this. There's not a business there, so we actually could sit at a table, man. We actually could sit at a table back here and just laugh it up and have a good time right across from City Hall. What do you think about that, Steve and the other Steve? And what do y'all think about that? That is pretty cool. The bathroom's right back here, but this place is empty, so we absolutely could just sit right here and just have a blast. Or we could just be over here at Bo's Coffee. Either way works. Either way works. I don't know. I think I'd rather just sit here at Bo's Coffee. But whatever you guys want to do, man. But yeah, we could just sit right here, man. Make all the noise we want to make, laugh and joke. And let's bring our panais with us if we can. Okay? Let's just have some fun. So I just wanted to show that, guys. This is down the street here. I don't remember the name of this street. But this is Rizal Avenue right here. This is the main strip. Rizal Avenue goes that way, and then it goes all the way up to the boulevard. If you keep straight up there, it takes you all the way up to the boulevard. And here's another area. There's another side street right there. And look at that wiring, guys. Look at that wiring. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. So I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm gonna tag Regular Guy, and I'm gonna see if I can tag Ray. And darn it, I can't think of the name. It's not Sharon. I can't think of the name of the young lady. And I message her and chat with her all the time. And came. It's not Amy. It's not Sharon. Is it Sharon? Let me look on my other phone here and see if I can see her, because I'm gonna tag her too. I think she's in Thailand right now. Let me adjust my device. I think she's in Thailand right now. Let me see. I'm gonna just type in Dipolog City. Where are you, young lady? Yo, so this is the Regular Guy when he came to Dipolog. Right there. And so, but I'm looking for the young lady. It's killing me that her name slipped my mind. The Filipino vlogger. What is her name? Anne. That's right, Anne. So Anne lives right, and her site is Anne, A-N-N-E, the number 2, Loving. So if those of you want to look at her, talk about Dipolog, she does a live every Sunday morning here in the Philippines, Sunday morning. But it's Anne, the number 2, Loving. So yeah, that's her name. So, okay. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up and enjoy my coffee, but I just wanted to take a minute and let you guys know I'm so excited. My visa has been extended. I don't have to do it again till July. And when July comes, I may do it for 6 months. So that would be August, September, October, November, December, January. So if I do it for 6 months, that would take me all the way through January. I think I'll do it for 6 months on the next go round. And I'm also looking at doing a contract on my apartment too, for maybe the next 6 months or so. So some exciting things are happening, man. Some exciting things are happening. I will be going to Davao within the next few months. And there's another place I was going to go, and I can't think of the name of it. It wasn't Dumaguete. I don't want to go to Dumaguete right now. I don't like being around a lot of foreigners, guys. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate foreigners because I'm a foreigner, but I don't like hanging around a lot of foreigners. And I got to really have a connection with some people for me to hang around with you. I didn't come here, I didn't fly 8,800 miles to hang around with more people from America. But if I get a right click, like Steve from Chicago, if I get that right click, right? Or my brother Calvin, right? Calvin, Sunshine Shoulders. If I get the right click with some guys, and I think me and Sunshine are related. Whenever I get a chance to meet Sunshine Shoulders, we're gonna go through our family genealogy, right? Because Sunshine Shoulders, I gotta tag him because he'll probably see this. I think we're related. I think we're like third cousins. And yeah, I really am very confident that we're related somewhere down the road, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Tell more people about it. I'm going for that 1,000 subscribers, guys, and right now I'm at over 600, so I got about 400 more to go. No rush. I'm not rushed, you know, because I know eventually I'll hit it, right? So, anyway, you guys take care. Remember, stay safe, keep your head on a swivel, and don't trust anybody 100%.